Hi and welcome to this week's edition of the Panel Guy. This week we're going to be talking about solar panels, and the reason for that is because lots of manufacturers now are promoting the use of panels with the roofing panels with solar panels. So that covers all different types. So that covers like the glass all the way down to monocrystalline types of systems, which can come in self-adhesive or also with as a board which comes in with a clamp. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is basically following on from last week where we talked about Serpa. As we said, the manufacturers of raw materials like the mineral wool, rock wool, stone wool, PIR, they're all getting better. Not quite there yet, but you know, they're all getting better in terms of low emission carbon embodied energy and reduction, and what we're trying to do is just find the best sustainable methods of construction now. With regards to solar panels, one thing you've got to be right is get it right at the beginning. The reason being is because if you're going to be forward using, you know, if you can't afford it yet, you know, if the buildings that you're designing or that you're building aren't ready for the construction using solar panels, you know, like the obviously heavy solar panels like glass, as well as the glass, obviously all the structural framing, the ballast, everything else that you need as well. If that's not been designed in at the start of the project, you're going to need to retrofit a lighter weight system like a monocrystalline later on, and that's going to need to be fit. Obviously then it can go, if it's a pitched roof, then it goes in between the pans, or it can get sit on top. Again, as I said, it can be applied with self-adhesive, or it can be applied with actual adhesive as well, or it can be mechanically fixed, or they can be actually clamped into place with all the different types of fixing clips. Shout out to obviously all the manufacturers. We had Kingspan, Eurocedar, Fisher. We had lots of different manufacturers have reached out to us. We had Solarbond, TBS, and Ergosun. So yeah, just to name a few of the ones who've actually sent us some of the images that I'm displaying here in the background. But like I said, I just wanted to show the different types of systems which are available on the market. And like I say, there's a couple of different methods here. As you see, these traditional types. That's one that has obviously clamped into place, and it works with the different types of trapezoidal profiles. Can also be used with single skin and obviously like standing seam, those type of systems. You know, this system here is the Kingspan power panel system. I think this was the first one they did with the Power Panel 2, which is their new version. But yeah, like I say, I just want to obviously pass this on, but it is very, very important that you get it in at the very start. So if you are thinking of forward projecting and having solar panels at some point in the future on your buildings, please make sure you reach out to the manufacturers, or obviously you design in that the load the roof of the actual building can actually take that load. If you're going for a traditional roof system with glass, the ballast and everything else, because otherwise at a later date it's not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to reinforce your roof. You're going to have to check whether your foundations are going to be suitable at all. But yeah, solar, obviously it's not the answer for everything, but you know, it's the best of what we have technology at our hands. And that's what we're just trying to make sure. So if I can help, obviously, you know, as I say, I have the consultancy side of the Panel Guy, which I can assist you with. So I can work with the manufacturers, I can work with you as architects and designers and main contractors, help you out, make sure that your system is designed to the best it can be. It can also use the best systems available. If you are doing a retrofit, again, please get in touch. We can have a look at the structure. We can have a look at the different types of options, what you've got available to you. We've got some, you know, obviously the majority of solar systems are made in China. I think all the components required do come from China. But like I say, you know, what we want to try and do is make sure that you have got these systems available. A lot of the systems which obviously are being shown here, this is a fully tested system. I know Kingspan with their power panel, they have an FM rated system for the panel and also for the solar. But like I say, these types of systems which you see here, self-adhesive type systems, these are also another option as well. So like I said, they can either be fully flexible, so they can work with like a standing seam roof, or you know, like I said, they can work inside the panel or you can have like a traditional type. So even with the boards, you know, where you think they might be heavier than not, than, you know, a couple of kilos per square meter. So you know, it's a really lightweight system. So when you compare it to glass, which is significantly heavier, and obviously with the ballasts and everything else and the structural frame you need to hold the thing in place, but again, we want to make sure you get the right clip. So if you are going for a traditional glass, you know, if you especially high performing solar glass, then we want to make sure that the clips that you're using are the correct ones. So again, working with the manufacturers, or like, speak to me, I can help you with that as well. But like I say, we want to try and make sure that you are building correctly, you're getting the best performance you can do for your system, obviously depending on the direction of your roof systems. But yeah, get in touch and let me see what I can do for you. One of the things which we were talking about last week, obviously with SERPA, was to talk about you know, obviously things getting better in terms of raw materials, as I said earlier. I've actually got a conversation this week, and I've got some meetings with insulation manufacturers. So we're going to be talking to them about where they are now, and hopefully next week or in the next couple of weeks I'll be obviously talking about that a bit further, and if we've got any innovations in terms of the insulation products which they manufacture, I'll be talking about them as well, give you a bit more of an insight into that as well. I can't say anything too much yet, but you know, something I'll be talking about in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, like I say, so if I can help you, you know, reach out. If you're a panel manufacturer, if we haven't spoke about you yet, the challenge is still out for you guys. You know, please get in touch with me and tell me what sustainable measures and actions, what solar systems have you got. You know, talk to me about it. Let me give it to the audience. Let me talk about what you've got, who you are, and what you do. And then yeah, we can take it from there, do some promotion for you, and obviously pass your details on globally to all the clients who stream in and watch the channel. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like, follow, share, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next time. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.